Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next review. And today I'm looking at the War for Cybertron trilogy Earthrise Hoist. And this is not too bad of a figure. I think it's the first like G1 style hoist we've had in a very, very long time. He does come with one accessory, and that is this piece right here, which is sort of like his gun, but also, if you remember, Hoist had that cannon hand. You know, he had one regular hand and then a cannon hand. So this is what he comes with. See, it's in orange to match parts on him, and looks pretty good. So we'll set that off to the side for now, and we will bring in Hoist to take a good look at him. And these things you can kind of position wherever you like. I generally just keep it like this. We've got this piece that hooks in there and can come up just like this. If you like, you just move these sort of out of the way, and it'll sort of store like that. And there you go. And then if you want to tow one of the vehicles or anything of the bases that has the similar connector to this, you could do that. See, he's all done up in green and orange, some translucent blue for the windshield and the headlights and these marker lights. Black wheels, silver rims. Of course, this one sort of mismatches. I don't know why they went that way with it. Maybe it's just because of the way the foot is, but you can see underneath here where a lot of stuff tucks up to hide. Yeah. See the top of it there. Here we got the back, and that is coming undone, and that should not be there. Okay, what's going on? There we go. Yeah, it should be pretty even here. Yeah, same on this side as the other side. A little bit of paint for these tail lights. Looks pretty good. It does roll very nicely. Of course, then you also get the issue with these hands sort of right there underneath. You can see them. I think what some people have done is just rotated the hands till there's something like that. But yeah. Sorry, some things are coming undone here, and that's not what I like. So bring this in, and then we can bring these down, and there we go. There we go. Again, you can rotate the hands so then they're not really visible while you're looking at it from the side. I mean, everything's still kind of visible, but yeah. This big Autobot symbol on the hood there. We can see some of that battle damage on the front there. So yeah, so it's not too bad. Definitely has that Earth style feel of a truck. I mean, like most of the Earthrise characters, there's very few that don't have that Earth style feel on their vehicle modes. So again, very cool. And yeah, so I think that is it for him in his vehicle mode. So we will get to robot mode. And get this positioned right. There we go. So first thing we want to do is lift this up. Lift this up like this. And then I want to untab this. This will bring the arms up as well. Untab this side. There we go. That's all that. I think I messed up. So we should have untabbed these as well. Because these also, like, when you're going into its vehicle mode, you can see there's little tabs here that tab in right there. And then, like, when you bring this up, it's going to tab there as well. And then here. So it's like 3 points where all this is going to tab in. So we just kind of want to bring these all out together. And we can raise these pieces up. And then rotate the waist down. Rotate the legs around. They don't really lock in, although they should. That just seems like it's, yeah, because this should be the knee, but you still got this. It honestly should lock in, but it doesn't, which is unfortunate. Then bring this down. That's gonna tab in. See, there's translucent tab. So all that's translucent is, you know, painted over with the silver on this. And that's gonna tab into this slot right there. And you also want it underneath that bit right there. And then we're gonna rotate these. Rotate the arms down. Rotate the hands back to where they go. Same thing here. Rotate everything around. Then what we do here, nope, I messed up. So before we move that, we want to and this is one of my issues right here. I think I might have been going the wrong way with it, so apologize about that. I haven't transformed this guy in a while, so oh, so yeah, so rotate the head like this till you get a little thoop, small thooping point, not much of one. Then we want to bring this piece up. I'm gonna bring this up, and this slot will tab into that tab right there. Once everything is out of the way. And then we bring it up on this, and this big tab is going to tab in right in here once we're all in the right position. So just like that. And then we just maneuver everything where we need it. And there we have Hoist. All done. In his robot mode. He's not too bad. There are some issues I have with this mold. For one, is the arms are somewhat limited with these. Like, I understand it fits in with the G1 style, but I mean, the arms are, it's part of the arms, so you don't really get some clearance that you would really hope for, which is unfortunate. And do I have all of that transformed correctly? I just want to make sure that I am not missing anything. Yep. Okay. So we'll take a good look at his face, and you can see nice Hoist style face, that black head, some gunmetal gray on the faceplate, blue eyes, shades, whatever you want to call them. You can see the windshield is now his chest. He's got that big old stomach. The Autobot symbol now there. You can see some of that damage or paint scraping, whichever one, which could work as both him being in battle and being a tow truck that goes through a lot. So it kind of works in two different ways. Green and white for the arms. You got, see, orange for the upper part, the thigh or the crotch and all that. Orange on the knees, some white upper thighs. See some silver on the green here. See the wheel there hiding, and then the other wheels there. Yeah, it's not too bad. Pretty decent, you know, closed up backpack, so nothing really big sticking out, which is nice. Yeah. Articulation, the head is on a ball joint, so we can get all different kinds of movement. You can look up that far, look down that far. Arms can do a full 360, however, you do get sort of a stopping point there, but they are capable of it. It's just on how you do it. They can go all the way up. Do have bicep swivel. Got well over 90 on the elbow. And we do have wrist rotation. We've got waist rotation, which actually is hindered. So that's actually not a bad thing. I mean, if you're going for more humanoid, the only people who are able to turn all the way around at their waist are like double jointed or people who just have that special talent. Otherwise, most people, you know, their waist can only go so far. So I don't see that as a bad thing. He can kick forward that far. He can kick back that far. You can do full Van Damme. We do have thigh swivel. Got knee here, which is over 90. However, if you use that transformation joint, you got double, so he gets full rotation. And we've got one heck of an ankle pivot, and that's it for the foot. Yeah, he's not too bad. Definitely not too bad. Few things could have been better, but it's alright. We can bring in his accessory, plug it into his hand. He could hold it just like this as a gun, or you push it all the way down and it replaces his hand, just like in the G1 cartoon where he had this sort of hose or some kind of I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but that was G1 accurate. His hand, he didn't have a regular hand on this side. So yeah, looks pretty good, works pretty good. Definitely not too bad. There could have been a few improvements, a few differences here, but otherwise, it's not too bad of a figure. Pretty decent. I like it. If you're looking for him, there is a possibility Big Bad Toy Store could have one in stock, could have, honestly, that wave in stock, and that's the only way you may be able to get him is by getting the whole wave he's in. I think he was wave 1 of Earthrise, so it's been a while since he's been out, but I think he's out there. If I remember correctly, he was kind of a shelf warmer. Not a lot of people were snatching him up like they were other characters, but he's not a bad character. He is just like with Hound, one of those underappreciated characters, you know, we don't get so many figures of, whereas quite a few other figures have seen so many figures of. You know, Optimus, of course, Megatron, Starscream, Thundercracker, Bumblebee, Cliff Jumper has seen quite a few different iterations, Ultra Magnus, you know. I mean, there's so many underappreciated characters, and Hoist, while not being the best figure, it's not a bad figure. Like I said, there are some improvements that it could have had, but with how they're doing transformation and what they were going for, I can kind of see the limitations. Plus, not to mention trying to keep it at that deluxe price point, so that's understandable. Um, yeah, he's just like with quite a few other figures, very underappreciated. Doesn't get a whole lot of love, and you know that's a tragedy. I mean, there were so many G1 characters, and they deserve so much love and recognition. They deserve more appreciation. You know, it'd be nice to see the main characters or the majority characters that we see always get the releases. You know, are given a step back, and we see the ones that didn't get much appreciation kind of getting that bump forward, getting some new figures, new, you know, or a whole new character, or reusing that name type of thing, you know, like they did with Transformers Cybertron 16 years ago. So that's pretty much all I have to say on it. Like I said, not a bad figure. If you're looking for him, I hope you find him without having to pay outrageous prices, ridiculous prices for him. I don't know if Ross is still doing that whole catch-up thing where you know, you'll go in there now and you're gonna find Earthrise figures that, you know, were on the shelves a half a year ago or better. I know they did that with Siege, and that was how some people were able to find Siege characters that they didn't find in stores. So, worth a try. I don't know for sure. I haven't gone into a Ross in a long time, and usually my Ross doesn't have Jack for their toy section. But I think I will end things there. Well, again, I'm Alucard Night Raven. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all later.